Friends, we are in September 2025. The Major League Baseball season has reached that point where every detail matters. And when we talk about Yankees and Astros, it's not just about plays on the field, but also about a rivalry that seems destined to always spill beyond the baselines. You know this. Yankees and Astros don't just play baseball. They compete for narratives. They carry stories of scandals, accusations, and controversies that stretch far beyond a single game. It's as if every series were a battle within a much larger war. This time, on a stage that should have been reserved only for fastballs, home runs, and decisive plays, we witnessed an episode that felt straight out of a movie script. Aaron Boone, the Yankees manager, stopped the game to request an inspection of Taylor Trammell's bat, a former top prospect and now a Houston Astros player. What seemed like just another tense inning between two MLB powerhouses turned into national headlines, reigniting the eternal flame of distrust. After all, Yankees and Astros seem doomed to live in this endless cycle of accusations. It all happened in the ninth inning, after a Trammell double. Boone noticed unusual markings on the bat, strange discolorations, signs that, for the sharp eyes of the Yankee staff, could indicate tampering. Something strictly forbidden by league rules. The game stopped. The umpires gathered around the bat, analyzed every detail, and debated whether it could be a violation. In the end, the bat was removed from the field, authenticated, and sent to MLB for review. Nothing was proven then and there. But the episode immediately became fuel for debate. Were the Yankees simply being meticulous? Or were they once again still playing at a high level, try to put pressure on the Astros short-term cast out on their integrity? To grasp the weight of this case, you need to go beyond the surface. Yankees and Astros have lived in a rivalry rooted in the 2017 sign-stealing scandal. That moment scarred MLB's collective memory. For New York fans, any Astros victory carries an asterisk. For Houston, any Yankees accusation sounds like sore losing. But in a game as mental as it is physical, questioning an opponent's equipment is not just a technical measure, it's a psychological strategy. The message is clear. We're watching you, and any suspicious detail will be exposed. Aaron Boone, therefore, didn't just interrupt the game. He planted a seed of doubt. And that doubt can be as powerful as a home run. At the center of this controversy is Taylor Trammell, once seen as one of the great talents of his generation, an athletic, speedy outfielder with quick reflexes and solid tools. He never managed to establish himself as a star in his early years in MLB. After stints with the Mariners and the Padres organization, he found in Houston a new opportunity. His 2025 stats show a solid but unspectacular player. A .243 batting average, an OPS around .715, 12 home runs, and 38 RBI so far. Defensively, his range in the outfield puts him among the league's top 20, reinforcing his value as a complementary piece in the roster. Trammell is not the star of the lineup, but he plays an important role. He's the type of player who, at the right moment, can change a game with speed, defense, and consistency. And that's exactly why the accusation hit hard. When accused of possibly using a tampered bat, he reacted with indignation. He said he had been using that bat for months, both in training and in games, including in Sugarland, the minor league affiliate. The matte finish, according to him, simply wears down over time. For him, the accusation wasn't just about the bat, but about his character. And at that point, things take on another dimension. In MLB, where there have already been scandals with doping, ball manipulation, and sign stealing, the word cheating weighs more than any strikeout. Being associated with it can stain a player's reputation forever. Trammell was clear. If anyone knows me, they know I would never cheat on any play. But is that enough to erase the shadow? It's worth remembering that episodes like this are not new to the league. In 1983, George Brett went through the famous pine tar incident, when his bat was deemed illegal for having too much resin. In 2003, Sammy Sosa was caught with cork inside his bat, an episode that made global headlines. Small details, but they turned into symbols of much larger debates about integrity. Taylor Trammell is neither Brett nor Sosa in terms of historical impact, but the parallel helps to understand the point. When it comes to Yankees and Astros, every detail takes on gigantic proportions. And here comes the big question. What will be the effect of this episode on the future of Trammell and the Houston Astros themselves? Tactically, his value doesn't change. He remains an outfield rotation piece, useful as a pinch hitter and capable of contributing defensively. But the controversy may change how he is perceived by opponents and even by umpires. Every time he steps into the batter's box, there will be extra eyes on his equipment. And that matters. In baseball, the player's mind is as important as his swing. For the Astros, the situation is even more delicate. The team has tried, since 2017, to rebuild its reputation. Despite titles and strong campaigns, the ghost of the scandal is always there. Now, with yet another controversy linked to the club, this attempt at rehabilitation is compromised. For the Yankees, on the other hand, the episode is fuel to reinforce the narrative that they are still the guardians of tradition, the ones who don't allow deviations, the defenders of the game's purity. Technically, the bat was removed, authenticated, and sent to the league. There was no immediate ejection because no irregularity was proven on the spot. The immediate impact on the box score is 0. But in the realm of narratives, everything changes. And in baseball, narratives often weigh more than statistics. So I ask you, to what extent was this just Yankees' diligence? And to what extent was it a mental game, an attempt to revive old ghosts? Did Boone truly believe there was something illegal about the bat? Or did he just want to pressure the Astros in a decisive moment, break their rhythm, and turn the crowd against them? In the end, this episode shows how Yankees and Astros are more than just teams. They are characters in a saga that transcends baseball itself. The Yankees carry tradition, pinstripes, the weight of glory and expectation. The Astros carry modernity, the stars on their jerseys, and the scars of a scandal that will never be forgotten. Between them, with every encounter, a new story emerges. This time, a bat stained with doubt. This is the essence of MLB, drama, narrative, living history. Yankees and Astros seem destined to always give us something beyond the baselines. And the question that remains is simple. What will come next in the next chapter of this rivalry?